Welcome, Capricorn. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for September 30th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Capricornio, today the sky is urging you to draw a hard line between what's been keeping you stuck and what's ready to set you free. With Pluto still carving deep lessons in your sign and Mars pushing into a zone of communication, you're standing in a moment of blunt clarity. You're not here to keep justifying why you've stayed in patterns that no longer serve you, whether in love, career, or family dynamics. You're ready to strip away the excuses and call it what it is. The sensation may feel abrupt, like a lightning strike to the heart of your routines, but what's collapsing is only what no longer belongs in the next chapter of your life. This is a day where truth comes rushing in, and you're finally equipped to handle it. Relationships carry the loudest echoes of this transformation. If you've been waiting for someone to recognize your worth, you may feel the quiet resolve to stop waiting and start walking. There's an unmistakable vibe of distance in your energy, almost like you've been emotionally clocking out without realizing it. That cool detachment isn't cruelty, it's self-preservation. When you realize you've been settling for half presence or lukewarm affection, you instinctively pull back, and that withdrawal will jolt someone close to you awake. This is not about punishment, it's about alignment. If someone truly values you, they'll rise to meet your energy. If they don't, you're already bracing yourself for the next horizon, and the cosmos is backing that move. Single Capricorns, your energy is shifting in ways you may not yet fully grasp. Conversations with close friends or confidants could become surprising catalysts, leading you toward new introductions that carry more potential than you expect. This isn't the week to chase romance, but rather to open space for it by releasing old grief and speaking your heart aloud. There's healing in admitting where you've been hurt, and from that vulnerable admission, the door cracks open to an unexpected opportunity. Someone in your circle may hold the key to a connection that feels refreshing, genuine, and aligned with your growth. Consider this your invitation to stop replaying the past and start building a future from a place of honesty. On the professional front, momentum is gathering after a long period of blockage. Think of doors that were jammed suddenly swinging wide open. Emails, messages, or updates could arrive in quick succession, shaking you from stagnation and launching you into decisive motion. A project you thought was dead in the water might return stronger, with support you didn't anticipate. There's also a sense of pride in the way your persistence begins to pay off, reminding you that hard work isn't always glamorous, but it does stack into breakthroughs. Pay attention to communication tools today, your phone, inbox, or even a chance conversation, because opportunities are traveling fast and your ability to respond quickly will make all the difference. Financially, a stroke of fortune might extend beyond you. An opportunity to lend support to family or someone close could arise, not just with money, but with guidance and presence. Your strength becomes an anchor for those who feel adrift, and in offering stability, you reinforce your own foundation. Remember, generosity is not weakness. It's a currency of trust that builds bridges for future collaborations. There's also a chance that financial news arrives sooner than expected, speeding up timelines around contracts, bonuses, or resources that have been on hold. Stay alert for sudden updates. Today's energy doesn't move in slow motion. It hits all at once. Emotionally, this is not a day for sugarcoating. The tower-like energy flowing through your sign means illusions will crumble whether you're ready or not. But instead of fearing the fall, recognize it as liberation. The structures breaking apart weren't serving you. They were keeping you locked in loops of dependency, guilt, or compromise. This collapse is divinely timed. It's the cosmic equivalent of tearing down a wall to build a window. You're being granted perspective, and while it may sting at first, you'll look back on this as the week you finally decided to live on your own terms. Health and vitality benefit from your newfound clarity. The release of emotional burdens often translates into physical relief. You may notice more energy, lighter moods, or even improvements in sleep once you stop forcing yourself to carry what isn't yours. Movement helps ground this shift. Walks, stretching, or physical activity will feel like a ritual of release, helping your body process what your mind is letting go. It's less about hitting performance goals and more about letting your body exhale the tension you've been stockpiling. Spiritually, you're entering a phase where silence and solitude hold the answers you've been chasing externally. Journaling, meditation, or even 5 minutes of stillness can act like a compass in the storm. The universe is not just asking you to let go, it's asking you to trust what comes after. And trust, for you, often comes hardest. Yet this trust is what separates staying stuck from stepping into alignment. You've outgrown some chains, and the act of breaking free, even if uncomfortable, signals your readiness for the next level of growth. Your key word today is release. Your power number is 5, symbolizing change, transition, and the breaking of old cycles. Your color is white, embodying clarity, purification, and new beginnings. Every choice you make today ripples into the future, so let those ripples carry the truth of who you've become. You are not here to repeat lessons. You're here to master them. And in mastering them, you create space for the miracles that are already waiting on the horizon. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Capricornio, the cards open a path of clarity, movement, and self-discovery. The energies around you emphasize decisions, courage, and the arrival of important signals, both in love and in your personal growth. This reading brings forward 8 cards, each with a distinct message, woven together to illuminate your journey today. Card 1, the Fool. The Fool marks the beginning of a new chapter for you. Capricorn, your cautious nature often prefers planning and security, yet this card encourages a leap of faith. Today is about taking action without overthinking, trusting that even if the path is uncertain, the universe will guide your steps. This card reminds you that opportunity awaits once you release fear and embrace spontaneity. Card 2, the Empress. Abundance enters strongly through the Empress. For Capricorn, whose ambition is often grounded in material achievements, this card expands your awareness of prosperity beyond finances. It represents fertility of ideas, emotional nourishment, and the rewards of creativity. You may feel inspired to launch a new project, nurture a relationship, or focus on self-care. The Empress assures you that once you align with your natural talents, abundance flows effortlessly. Card 3, the Lovers. The Lovers bring focus to decisions of the heart. You may be at a crossroads between 2 choices, commitment or independence, trust or hesitation. Capricorn's practical side may question the vulnerability required in love, but this card reveals a significant bond drawing nearer. Someone may be observing you from a distance, contemplating their next step. The Lovers also highlight integrity. Choose what aligns with your deepest values, not just convenience. Card 4, the Chariot. The Chariot calls for determination. Capricorn, you often thrive through discipline, and this card reinforces your ability to overcome doubt with focus. External challenges may be testing your willpower, but today is a reminder that you are in control of your direction. Harness both logic and intuition to steer forward. The Chariot emphasizes victory, but only if you move with confidence rather than hesitation. Card 5, the Tower. The Tower reflects sudden shifts and the collapse of outdated structures. This energy may feel disruptive, yet it clears what no longer serves you. Capricorn often clings to what feels secure, but the Tower dismantles illusions, forcing you to rebuild on stronger foundations. Whether in relationships, work, or inner beliefs, a necessary ending paves the way for a liberating new start. Do not resist this transformation. It is part of your growth. Card 6, the High Priestess. Mystery surrounds you today through the High Priestess. This card suggests hidden knowledge, intuition, and secrets waiting to be unveiled. Capricorn, you are practical by nature, yet this moment asks you to trust your inner voice and spiritual gifts. Pay attention to synchronicities, dreams, and subtle signs. Someone may be concealing their feelings, but soon truth emerges. Your ability to stay grounded while tuning into your intuition will be a powerful advantage. Card 7. The Hierophant. The Hierophant brings wisdom, tradition, and spiritual alignment. This card reveals that part of your current path involves learning from mentors or exploring higher teachings. Capricorn, you are naturally disciplined, and today you may feel called to deepen your spiritual practices or seek guidance from someone you respect. The Hierophant also signals stability in partnerships or commitments, reminding you that loyalty and shared values strengthen your future. Card 8. The Star. Finally, the star shines with hope, healing, and divine guidance. After the turbulence of the Tower, the star promises renewal and peace. Capricorn, this card reminds you that you are supported by the universe. Your dreams are valid, and the path ahead is illuminated even if you cannot see every detail yet. The star encourages optimism, forgiveness, and the restoration of faith in both yourself and others. Today's reading for Capricornio reveals a profound journey from hesitation to empowerment. The Fool and the Empress invite you to embrace new beginnings with creativity and trust. The Lovers and the Chariot emphasize decisions of the heart and determination to move forward. The Tower signals necessary endings, while the High Priestess and the Hierophant remind you to lean on both intuition and wisdom. The Star concludes with reassurance, renewal, clarity, and blessings are arriving. This day calls you to release fear, take action, and prepare your heart for the abundance and love that are ready to enter your life. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Capricorn, today's financial energy is heavily influenced by the Empress, who surrounds you with the promise of growth and abundance. This doesn't necessarily mean a sudden windfall, but rather a fertile atmosphere for prosperity. Small ideas planted now may blossom into lucrative ventures in the weeks ahead. You are being reminded that the seeds you sow today, whether in investments, savings, or creative projects, will carry long-term benefits. The Fool also speaks directly to your finances, encouraging a bold step outside your usual comfort zone. While your sign is known for its discipline and cautious planning, sometimes opportunities require faith rather than endless calculations. This card suggests that a risk taken now could open new income streams, though it's important that you balance courage with responsibility. The Chariot reinforces this financial picture by highlighting your determination and ability to direct your resources with precision. If you've been uncertain about a decision involving money, such as whether to pursue a business idea, request a raise, or make an investment, the Chariot urges you to move forward with confidence. Your inner discipline and persistence are more than enough to overcome obstacles. At the same time, the Tower warns of sudden financial changes or surprises. This doesn't need to be disastrous, but it is a reminder to prepare for shifts you may not see coming. A change in market conditions, unexpected expenses, or even a shift in priorities could challenge your sense of stability. By staying adaptable and grounded, you can turn what looks like a setback into a stepping stone. The High Priestess also plays her part here, asking you to trust your instincts. Numbers and logic matter, but there is also wisdom and intuition. If something feels off in a financial agreement, trust that inner warning. Conversely, if a chance feels strangely aligned, consider that as well. Finally, the star shines upon you with reassurance. Even if money matters have been turbulent, the future holds promise. You are entering a cycle where your practical talents merge with divine timing. Expect encouragement through synchronicities, a conversation, an unexpected sign, or even advice from a friend. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for September 30th are 9, 88, 40, 48, 35, 75. Daily love. The Lovers take center stage in your heart today, Capricorn, asking you to make choices that align with your true desires. This is not about superficial attraction, but about deciding what kind of love you are ready to cultivate. Whether you are single or committed, the card suggests a moment of truth. Do you continue as things are, or do you allow yourself to leap into something deeper? The High Priestess adds a layer of mystery to your romantic life. Someone may be quietly observing you, perhaps too shy to approach, but drawn to your stability and aura of strength. There is secrecy in the air, and the more enigmatic you appear, the more this person is intrigued. Love today may reveal itself through subtle gestures rather than declarations. The Tower shakes things up in the realm of relationships. Hidden truths may surface, forcing you to confront what has been ignored. If you have been clinging to a connection that no longer brings joy, the Tower may break it apart to clear space for something healthier. Sudden realizations about a partner's intentions, or even about your own feelings, can bring clarity that feels disruptive but necessary. The Empress brings in warmth, sensuality, and attraction. You are radiating magnetism that others find irresistible. For couples, this energy breathes new life into intimacy and emotional connection. For singles, it increases the chances of encounters with people who recognize your worth. Love now feels both healing and empowering. The Chariot reminds you not to let fear stall your progress in love. Taking initiative, whether it's expressing your feelings, moving forward after heartbreak, or opening up emotionally, can lead to victory. Your discipline in other areas of life can sometimes make you too guarded in matters of the heart, but this card suggests it's time to steer your emotions with courage. Finally, the Star blesses your love life with hope and optimism. Healing is possible, whether you are mending from past wounds or building something new. Trust that the universe is aligning circumstances to bring you closer to the affection and connection you truly deserve. At work, the Chariot is a powerful ally in your career today, signaling advancement through discipline and focus. If you've been juggling multiple responsibilities, this card reassures you that your persistence will pay off. You are capable of steering through office politics, heavy workloads, or competitive environments by staying true to your long-term vision. The Hierophant highlights the importance of guidance and structure in your professional life. A mentor or senior colleague may offer valuable insight today, or you might be in a position to guide others with your experience. Tradition and established methods may serve you well, but don't be afraid to question outdated rules if they limit progress. The Fool suggests a new chapter in your work life. Whether it's an unexpected offer, a shift in roles, or an innovative idea, the energy supports fresh beginnings. While Capricorn usually prefers to plan carefully before leaping, this card asks you to remain open to opportunities that arrive suddenly. The reward lies in stepping forward with trust. The Tower warns of shakeups in the workplace. Structural changes, leadership shifts, or sudden challenges could disrupt your routine. Rather than resisting, use these changes as a catalyst to realign your goals. Capricorn's resilience makes you uniquely able to rebuild stronger after disruption. The High Priestess influences your professional environment by urging you to pay attention to what is not being said. Hidden dynamics or unspoken rules may be shaping your workplace more than you realize. Trust your intuition to read between the lines. The Star closes this section with encouragement. Even if your path feels uncertain, your talents are recognized and appreciated. Believe in your ability to navigate transitions, and remember that today's hard work is paving the way for future breakthroughs. Health. The Fool opens this section with a message of renewal. You may feel an urge to try something new in your wellness routine, whether it's exercise, nutrition, or meditation. Fresh approaches can breathe new energy into your physical and mental health. The High Priestess emphasizes the need for balance between body and mind. Stress may have been weighing heavily on you, and she reminds you that inner peace is just as important as external strength. Practices such as journaling, mindfulness, or yoga could help restore your equilibrium. The Tower offers a cautionary note. Ignoring signs from your body could lead to sudden disruptions in your health. This doesn't have to mean a crisis, but it is a wake-up call to take care of yourself before small issues escalate. Rest, hydration, and preventive care are essential. The Chariot shows that your determination can fuel improvements in health. If you've been struggling to maintain consistency in exercise or diet, this card highlights your ability to regain control and push forward. Success comes through discipline and persistence. The Empress blesses you with nurturing energy, urging you to treat your body with kindness rather than criticism. Focus on nourishment, both physical and emotional. Spending time in nature or indulging in self-care practices can strengthen your vitality. The star closes with healing and hope. If you've been recovering from illness or exhaustion, your strength is returning. The card promises a phase of renewal and reminds you that your resilience allows you to shine again after difficult moments. Family and friends. The Hierophant sets the tone in your family sphere, emphasizing tradition, shared values, and generational wisdom. You may feel called to honor customs or reconnect with elders whose guidance shapes your path. The Empress reflects nurturing relationships within your family. Maternal figures or caretakers play a central role, offering emotional support and grounding. Your presence may also be called upon to provide care and stability to others. The Tower, however, signals potential conflict or the breakdown of outdated family dynamics. Old disagreements may resurface, forcing necessary conversations. Although uncomfortable, these moments can clear space for healthier bonds. The High Priestess suggests that not everything is visible on the surface in your family interactions. Hidden feelings or unspoken issues may be influencing behavior. Trust your intuition and approach sensitive matters with patience. The Chariot reassures you that progress is possible in resolving family challenges. By taking initiative and guiding discussions, you can steer relationships toward healing and cooperation. Finally, the star brings healing energy into your family connections. It promises reconciliation, forgiveness, and renewed harmony. Even if the past has been difficult, the future offers opportunities for stronger, more compassionate relationships. Compatibility. The lovers highlight your attraction to air signs today: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, who may be drawn to your grounded presence. Their intellectual energy balances your practicality, creating dynamic relationships. The Chariot emphasizes strong compatibility with fellow Earth signs, Taurus and Virgo, who share your sense of determination and discipline. Together, you can build lasting bonds based on trust and ambition. The Fool shows that fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, bring spontaneity and adventure into your life. While they may challenge your need for stability, they also awaken your sense of fun and daring. The High Priestess suggests a mysterious pull toward water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Their depth and intuition resonate with your inner world, though it may take time to fully understand each other. The Empress reveals that love and connection flourish most when you feel emotionally nourished. Compatibility is strongest with those who recognize and value your steady yet affectionate nature. The star assures you that regardless of zodiac pairings, the universe is aligning you with those who help you grow, heal, and shine. Relationships now are less about surface attraction and more about soulful alignment. Your lucky color today. Deep green is your color today, Capricorn. It represents prosperity, renewal, and stability, qualities that resonate with your earthy essence. Wearing or surrounding yourself with this shade invites both grounding and growth. The phrase of the day: when doubt whispers, let action answer louder. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.